Good morning, dear students. Today I am teaching you Thales theorem, that is also known by BPT theorem. BPT means basic proportionality theorem. Statement of theorem means what theorem says: if a line is drawn parallel to one side of triangle to intersect the other two sides into distinct point, then the other two sides are divided in the same ratio. You can see here, this is a triangle ABC. BPT says that in triangle ABC, if a line DE is drawn parallel to one side of triangle BC and DE line is intersecting line AB and AC of triangle at two distinct points, then DE line will divide AB and AC in the same ratio. Fine. So remember here, whenever one side in a triangle is given parallel to other side like this, we can apply BPT theorem. And what will be the result of BPT theorem? Means what we have to prove here? We have to prove that DE is dividing AB and AC in the same ratio. It means AD upon DB equal to AE upon EC. This we have to show. This we have to prove. Write down, we start the solution. Triangle ABC we are given, in which DE parallel to BC, DE intersect line AB in D and side AC in E. Fine, you can see here yourself. Construction: draw DM perpendicular to AE and draw EN line perpendicular to DM perpendicular to AE you say, or DM perpendicular to AC, both are the same thing. So I have written here DM perpendicular to AC and draw EN perpendicular to AB. Join BE and CD. Join BE and CD. Fine. Now you find the area of triangle ADE. This is the triangle ADE, and area of triangle ADE will be 1 upon 2 base into height. If you see this AD here, if you take AD as a base here, then this EN will be the perpendicular height. So we can say AD is a base and EN is the height of triangle ADE. So 1 by 2 base into height, this will be the area of triangle ADE. Similarly, you find the area of triangle BDE. You can see here, this BD is a base, but this D is not a perpendicular height. We have drawn perpendicular on AB from E, that is EN. So BD is a base and EN will be the height of triangle BDE. Don't get confused that I have drawn this EN line after BD, means on extending BD further. This will remain height of triangle. Like this you can also see, this is BDE, and when we extend BD further, then this is the height. This we cannot take height because this is not perpendicular. This is perpendicular. So 1 upon 2 base into height. DB base and height is EN. Now divide equation 1 by 2. Let this equation be 1 and 2. Divide equation 1 by 2. What do you get? Area of triangle ADE upon area of triangle BD equal to this upon 1 upon 2 AD into EN upon 1 upon 2 BD into EN. We have divided equation 1 and 2. This EN will cancel, 1 by 2 will cancel. You will get AD upon DB. Fine. Let this equation be 3. Now similarly again you find the area of triangle ADE. Area of triangle AD again you find, then you take AE as a base and DM is perpendicular. So area will be 1 upon 2 base AE and height is DM, that is perpendicular. So 1 upon 2 base into height, area of AD we found. Area of triangle CED, you find CED. Similarly here also 1 upon 2 base is CE and height is DM. This is not height. This is not perpendicular, that's why it is not height. DM is perpendicular line on CE. When we extend it, so DM will be height. So 1 upon 2 base CE into height DM. So divide equation 4 and 5. Divide equation 4 by equation 5. ADE upon CED equal to 1 upon 2 AE into DM upon 1 upon 2 CE into DM. DM will cancel and 1 by 2 cancel. You get AE upon C. Let this equation be 6. Now you can see in triangle BED and CED. In these two triangles, you can see that these two triangles are formed on base D. BED and CED. Both are formed on base D and between same parallel lines DE and BC. So we write here theorem that triangle BED and CED, triangle CED are on the same base D and between same parallel lines DE and BC. So area of triangle BED will be equal to area of triangle this BED will be equal to area of triangle CED. Remember, this is theorem in class 9th. If two triangles are made on same base and between same parallel lines, then their area will be equal. So from equation 3 you know that this we have got by theorem. Put the value of area of triangle BED, that is area of triangle CED, in equation 3. So in equation 3, in this equation, if you put the value of this, that is area of triangle CED. So we are putting the area of ADE upon area of CD equal to AD upon BD we will get. Now let this equation be 7. From 6 and 7, this is the equation 6, this is the equation 6, see this term, and this is the equation 7, this is term. So both the term are same, area of triangle ADE upon area of triangle CED. Fine. Here also same thing. So this is equal to AE upon CE, and this is equal to AD upon BD. So these ratio will be equal. AD upon DB equal to AE upon C. This is your proof. This is the BPT theorem. Corollary means further result in a BPT theorem. If only BPT comes in exam, you solve till here. If question is asking you to prove this and this, then you will move further. Corollary says that if a line D is drawn parallel to side BC of a triangle ABC which intersect AB at D and AC at E, then AD upon AB equal to AE upon EC. Same figure of BPT I have drawn here, only construction we have not done here. We have to prove AD upon DB, AD upon AB, and AD upon AB equals to AE upon EC, AE upon AC. This we have to prove. So remember here by BPT first of all, because in this triangle we can apply BPT, but BPT we have proved AD upon DB equal to AE upon EC. This we write BPT because D parallel to BC. Now take the reciprocal of this, you will get DB upon AD equal to EC upon AE. Add 1 both sides in this equation. Take LCM, ADB plus AD upon AD, here EC plus AE upon AE. You can see here DB plus AD. DB plus AD is AB and EC plus AE is AC. So on place of this AB and on place of this you will get AC from figure. AD upon, now take the reciprocal of this equation, AD upon DB equal to AE upon AC. This is your first proof. Now for second proof, what do? You divide equation 1 and 2. This is equation 1 and this equation 2. So divide equation 1 by 2, you get AB upon DB equal to AE upon EC. Exactly you try to divide, then you will get AB upon DB equal to AC upon EC. Now taking the reciprocal of this, DB upon AB equal to EC upon AC. This is your proof of the corollary of BPT theorem. Proved. Now you can see here converse of BPT. Converse of BPT. See, BPT says that if lines are parallel, then ratio will be same, in which one line will divide the other two sides of triangle. But converse of BPT says that if a line divides any two sides of triangle in the same ratio, means here ratio are given same, then you have to tell that line which is dividing the two lines in the same ratio, that is parallel to third side of triangle. This you have to show. So given here triangle ABC, this is the triangle ABC. Once read the statement again. If a line divide any two sides of a triangle in the same ratio, then the line is parallel to the third side. Fine. Here ratio will be given equal. You have to prove that line is a parallel to third side. Fine. So whenever I am writing any result in the question, you always remember if the ratio is coming equal in triangle in a particular triangle, then lines will also be parallel. This triangle ABC, this triangle ABC, line DE intersecting line side AB and AC at two distinct points D and E respectively here, such that ED upon DB equal to AE upon EC. In simple way, you can write triangle ABC is given to you. D line is intersecting line AB and AC at point D and E, and we are given the ratio equal because D line is dividing AB and AC in the same ratio according to the statement. So we write AD upon DB equal to AE upon EC. This you write here by BPT. To prove DE parallel to BC, we have to prove this D is parallel to BC. So draw line DF parallel to BC. This DF line we have drawn parallel to BC in such a way. Student, remember here, this is the construction we have done, that DF we have drawn in such a way that DF is parallel to BC, and DF is intersecting AC at point F. So we will write DF is intersecting AC at F. Now you know that if DF is parallel to BC, then apply BPT theorem, because BPT theorem says that if DF is parallel to BC, then DF line will divide AB and AC in the same ratio. So what we write, AD upon DB equal to AF upon FC. AD upon DB equal to AF upon FC. AD upon DB equal to what? AF upon FC we have written here. And now you see what is given to us. This is already given to us. This condition we have written here. From equation, let this equation be 1 and this equation 2. And now you see here, these terms are common. So this will also be, this ratio will also be equal from equation 1 and 2. So AF upon FC equal to AE upon EC. If you add to both sides in the equation, plus 1 you do both sides, then what do you get? AE plus EC equal to AF plus FC upon FC. This you will get. AE plus EC. AE plus EC is what? AC, and AF plus FC, that is also AC. So on place of this also write AC, on place of this also write AC. And AC will cancel. What do you get? 1 upon EC equal to 1 upon FC. So when you will do the cross multiplication, you will get EC equal to FC. It means if EC equal to FC, this EC distance is coming equal to FC. So this will be possible only when this point F and E coincide, means they are on each other. Fine. So means they cannot be different points, they will be the same point. So EC equal to FC is possible when E and F will coincide, but we are given that DF parallel to BC. We are given DF is parallel to BC, so we can say DF will also be D will be parallel to BC. Here understand one thing, that DF was parallel to BC, but DF line is coinciding D line. Fine, means falling on D line, because distance of EC and FC is same. So there will be one line. This means there will be no contradiction that two lines are parallel to BC. D is parallel to BC only. Fine. So you write here this. This is the proof of BPT, converse of BPT theorem. Thank you. Student, you first of all you watch this video, then only go for the solution of NCERT. Otherwise you will not understand the questions. Thank you.